Next up is a film entitled Little Ashes, and it stars Twilight's Robert Pattinson. Okay, now I got the attention of all the teenage vampire lovers. I get to play Buzzkill, as he plays a gay guy. Okay, I'm just being a jerk. It's not quite that cut and dry, but he and Javier Beltran do play two young Spanish artists who cannot distinct the world of artistic merit and attraction to one another. And they cannot just not distinct the two from each other in this bold, yet at the end of the day, severely lacking film. Beltran is Garcia Loca. Pattinson, who looks like a complete tool with a mustache drawn on his face as if he was some kid victimized in a bad middle school prank, plays Salvador Dali. The two men were revered artists in their day, but complicated individuals due to their legacies. In this movie, tries and at certain points succeeds on telling the story of the foundation where their mindset of the world was built, or how it was built, and how they saw each other and themselves independently. It just shows how that was all built up. But this film just seems to crack at the seams, as it's well thought out and planned and even very sharply written. It's just not delivered well. The way the movie came off was a very uncomfortable and reluctant. I mean, okay, for example, I didn't like Brokeback Mountain, but yet there's no reluctance in that film, and there was, yeah, of course, there was uneasiness, but only when there was supposed to be. This movie creates tension at times where it's not really needed, and for that matter, I'm just guessing, perhaps not even intended. I'd have to ask the filmmakers. Also, Pattinson and Beltran just seem very reluctant and uncomfortable with each other, and they were just completely wrong for these roles. Whereas to Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal's credit in Brokeback Mountain, they seem very at ease with each other. And in terms of the performances, Beltran is merely okay here. Pattinson is way out of his element, and in a comment that'll make every teenage girl cry, he was almost reprehensibly bad here. At this point in his career, Pattinson is not a good actor. He's merely a teenage entertainer, whereas at least another teen symbol slash entertainer like Zac Efron at least showed a little promise this year with 17 again, and is smart enough not to take on roles quite like this yet because he probably knows he's not ready. I'm not saying Pattinson will never be a good actor, but right now Twilight is his Citizen Kane. And speaking of Twilight, in another comment I'll take flack for from the teeny boppers, Kristen Stewart is obviously the better actor of the two because she's comfortable taking on bold and powerful roles. Pattinson should have held off. All those elements ruined a good vision. 2 stars out of 5 for Little Ashes.